The boys are back. The boys are back. Damn, damn, damn.
Good job, my brother. We rockin' with you.
And we are rocking with y'all.
And do my stuff. Yeah, man, y'all know what day it is. Even though you'll be hearing this on Monday and whatever day you pick it up next week, y'all know what day it is as we record this, dog.
Yep.
Rest in peace to the great, man. Uptown Tone here. OG East to my right. Press Coast to my left. What up, Five?
What up, Five?
In front of us, y'all know what it is. The PPP joint. We back with another week. More shenanigans, more shit. Season 4, man. We in full swing, man. Gentlemen, how y'all feeling?
I'm good, man. RIP Nip first and foremost, of course, but also happy birthday to my son who was born on, unfortunately, the same day.
Right.
Like, shout out to my little cuz, too. It's his birthday, too. He got a cousin with the same birthday.
Nice.
So, celebrated my son today, you know what I mean? He was lit. I feel like he got everything he wanted and more, like, and he still found a way to be unhappy.
Oh, I knew it.
Damn, Jace.
He still found a way to turn down the gift.
And it wasn't even about turn down the gift. It was not being able to fully get into, like, one of the gifts, like, and it's like, dog, you could get into this tomorrow, dog. Like, it's not for today.
Why you gotta wait till tomorrow if you
It's
if
the
you seen
Legos. It's a
today?
56-piece Lego set. Like, we not about to. You don't have that time, and you want to do it by yourself. Like, we got a baby that's moving around. He can't just be.
He trying to hear none of that.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to hear any of that. But I'm just like, look, dog. These are just the rules of what it is. Like, this is yours. You can't get into it right now.
This is yours. You can't get into it.
I guess that's a crazy proposition for a kid, but I'm standing my ground. I don't feel no issues about it. Like everybody else trying. I didn't see him get catered to 8 different ways.
That's what he into.
That's what be happening.
And it turned into having a kid close in age. It was like a college junior birthday. Like it was like a birthday preview for her. Like she getting residuals. Like, cause we can't just give Jay something and not give like that. Yes, you can. Like, this is his birthday. It don't got nothing to do with
seen
college.
my siblings get their day many a day, and I didn't get shit.
I think that I guess it's just the. I guess they just saying at this age, but I don't believe them. I think y'all are setting precedents. Like
I think it's definitely a precedence being set.
you know what I mean? You're not going to just say, "Oh yeah, you're old enough to know, yo, it's his birthday. You don't get anything today." Like how does that? How y'all going to condition that way?
They don't understand that one.
But that's all, man. I ain't trying to stall it out on that, but that's just the day. I'm super dad life, dog. Like, you know,
There you go.
everything me.
Make some
like,
noise for yourself. Round of applause for yourself.
All my the funniest memes I see is just dad content. You know what I mean? It's just dad and couple content. That's my outside of the work, outside of this, that's what it is, man.
Right.
Yes, sir. Man,
how
I'm
you
chilling,
feeling,
man.
man?
I'm chilling, man. Another day, another dollar. You know what I mean? We pushed through the week. I can't complain. You know what I mean? Coaching, you know what I mean? You already know your youngin' is in the gym.
Yeah.
He was in the gym this week. Got some other youngins in the gym. Got an AAU, weekend ahead of us. I feel like I'm on my super OG John this weekend. You know what I'm saying?
What's the boy name? The your man Lou Young, is that's your weekend?
You having a Lou Young weekend?
I'm on my Lou Young angles in the gym.
Yo, that joint funny as shit, though. It's definitely that season. It's definitely that season.
Hey,
Nasty ref season, dog.
nasty rough season.
That's definitely nasty ref season.
No, I don't rough, thankfully.
Right. No, you just gonna observe this shit. Like you gonna
Yeah. So no, this weekend. So tomorrow, I'm just watching a lot of basketball. Like I ain't gotta do no real coaching. Just maybe some, little guidance, but no real coaching. So yeah, 4 of my youngins play tomorrow. all through tomorrow, all through the morning, and then or this was through the weekend, Saturday. So, and then Sunday I'm in the gym again. Sunday working out with some young boys again, man. So I'll be chilling, man. I'm trying to stay out the way this weekend. I don't even know what the weather report is.
Saturday it's supposed to rain.
Good.
And Sunday it should be clear. But it's gonna be warm on Saturday. It's supposed to be 70.
They said it's supposed to be warm today.
I'm good off the rain. I'm chilling, man. I had a pretty chill week at work. I don't even know if I told y'all, man. I'm not even on the account that I was on no more and shit. Niggas they moved me off that joint. And now I'm just a vigilante, just doing projects.
Okay.
You know what
Hey,
I'm
man,
saying?
get it where you fit in.
Yeah.
GIFI.
But so my day's been pretty chill. I don't got a whole, workload to worry about. So I just be chilling not even chilling. I've been able to do a lot of shit with the pod lately, man. So
Word.
that's been love. I've been able to put a lot of energy in the 9 to 5 into the pod. So that's love.
Yeah, man, we rolling.
Yeah.
T-shirts is up. You see OGE's
He's
got one on.
got his
Oh,
T-shirt
fucking
on,
right.
man. You know what I'm saying?
I tap right in.
Right, tap right there. So you know they on deck. They going out, man.
You already know. Hit the
You know what I'm saying?
website.
Shout out, I think our first customer, our first supporter
Yep.
in the shirt gang.
Yup.
Shout out, Brad.
Shout out, Brett,
Love,
man.
shout out to her, man. Round of applause, you know what I mean?
We love you, Brett. I even told Brett I'm gonna pull up on her this weekend with her shirt, and I'm gonna give her a shipping back for the first. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we gonna rock. That's how we rocking. You know what I
Right,
mean?
that's what I'm saying. You can tap into
Yeah.
You can tap straight into the DMs for the shirt.
Just let us know, man.
If
However
you
you want it.
local, them joints can definitely find their way to you.
For sure.
Right.
Hand to hand combat.
However you want it. The PPP join shop. No, the PPP join dot shop. The
Word.
PPP join dot shop. Make sure y'all fuck with us, man. Come shop with us. But yeah, I'm chilling. OG's chilling. Precious chilling. What more can I say? It's hot topic time, man. Y'all
What's
already know
rolling,
what it is.
man?
On the list, man. Number one on the list, man, is they getting rid of the dollar around the world, man. They just like we have been, and we've been reporting, we've been talking. They getting sick of us, man. I know we had an episode where I talked about the middleman, how I despise the middleman, and how America props themselves as the middleman in a lot of fucking situations and places, and so is apparently a lot of other people around the world. As news has broke this week that China and Brazil have agreed to continue business without the dollar being the intermediary currency that they use to do that, and I believe the other ones was Russia and Brazil, Russia and India, because I saw Putin's name in a lot of this shit. You know, he getting sick of us because, you know, like OGE said, we sending the stimulus package to his ops every fucking week. Like, so.
Right. Definitely. The America has ended the war on terrorism, and now they're just, China is the number one enemy now.
Right.
Yeah, so basically Brazil and China reportedly struck a deal to ditch the U.S. dollar
Yep.
in favor for their own currencies and trade transactions. So previously, if you wanted to make a trade, you had to, convert either the Chinese or the Brazil dollar to U.S. and then, do whatever you was going to do.
Right.
So they striking the deal so where you no longer got to do that.
Exactly. Exactly. Like I said, the U.S. just
Middleman and keeping their hands in everybody's business.
Exactly.
Like, just always hovering over everything.
right. The biggest
Trying
of
to be
brothers.
involved, right.
You know what I'm saying? The biggest brother. But China's had enough of that, man.
Because you seen China, the thing about China is generating more bread than America now.
Right.
And they came from nothing. Like, it went from, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It went from nothing to we the powerhouse now. In the U.S., they don't really know how to handle that.
I mean, ultimately, it's just devaluing the U.S. dollar. So
Yeah, it's only gonna mean something here, and even here it's crazy. Like I seen it's funny, Ease. I seen one of your favorite games, Monopoly. I seen
Monopoly, one of your favorite games.
That is, for sure.
Because you notoriously is a cheater.
But I can't remember if it was a tweet or just a post somewhere, but I read a humorous post where somebody was saying, or not even a humorous post, but they were explaining the rules of Monopoly. And they were saying one of the most frequently asked questions was when you run out of actual tangible money in the game, but there's still money to be paid out or what have you, what do you do? And it said, oh, you can just use markers or you can get paper in your house and just, just draw up some more money.
Right.
Like, and that's basically, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what the fuck America be doing?
Right. Exactly.
And people that's what I say that to say a lot in recent years, you've been hearing a lot of people say, soon the dollar's not going to be worth as much. Soon the dollar's not going to be worth as much. In recent years, you've been actually seeing the dollar fall in ranking as far as world currency goes.
Right.
So it's not funny, but it's here. Like, we're looking at a lot of the stuff that people argue in when they say, well, I don't know what you're talking about. A lot of stuff that were debates back in the past are no debates anymore, and things are starting to come to fruition.
Right.
So, but yeah, man, just another example of how people are just getting sick of Sam, man. People sick of Sam. That's basically what it is, dog. Like, it's not just the people complaining on Twitter every day.
Yeah.
That they be telling to go back to wherever you from. Nah, because when we go there, they ain't cool with me, dog.
Right.
Like,
I mean, they saying that the inflation is falling.
Yeah, the inflation, I mean, it peaked. Like, that shit humbled the whole U.S. Like, everything stood still for a second when D Wade was when D Wade prices was reality. Like, shit changed.
D Wade prices is reality. Why is D Wade prices reality, dog?
He said everything was a dub, like, and we was approaching that real fast. Like, eggs went to $10 like overnight on niggas.
he was guessing prices based on the lowest denomination of dollar in his pocket. Like, shit can't be lower than I ain't seen a 5 in years. I ain't seen a 10, 5 in years.
A loaf of bread.
A loaf of bread gotta be a dub. I'll pay a dub for it. Like, that's what he's thinking. I'll pay a dub for it. It's bread, and we need it.
I would pay a dub for it. It's crazy.
How much would brioche be if he's just paying for a dub for the?
Maybe that's what he thinking.
So what's the verdict? I mean, we see the dollar was on the decline for a second with that inflation shit. I mean, it is what it is. And people are moving away from the dollar. Countries moving away from the dollar. But what is the verdict with Philly water? Like, we were at, like, we were in it live. Like,
We got a live alert on air last week. Y'all heard it. Y'all saw us go crazy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I was just thinking, last week we heavily supported the councilman.
oh man, we did this week too. Today
we do it. We heavily support the councilman.
And still.
right, and still, but we still gonna get our shits and giggles off. But go ahead, though.
The councilman made a video to let the citizens of Philadelphia know you can drink the water.
Were you impressed with his sip?
Were you impressed?
Were you impressed with his sip, Preston?
Sipping with Zeke.
It didn't move me. You know what it made me realize? I don't drink tap water anyway.
Right. You risked it all.
I was
You
unaffected.
risked it all, bro. But listen, man.
Like, the news unaffected.
It's election
like,
season, so I get it. It could be worse.
Like,
You could.
I mean, that's some note, but and to that point, that's to let you know he's a stand-up guy for the city. He believes in the city. He's the man for the city.
You could be Jeff Brown telling people you giving out orders while simultaneously selling them.
Selling out.
Selling
Can I get
out,
in?
right.
A favorite YouTube I'll be watching, they be having this thing called Theory Time. So
Uh-oh.
this is, in our conspiracy world.
Mm-hmm.
So, like on Billions, shows that be dealing with the stock markets, motherfuckers be having a tip and they be, having some insider information or knowledge. But I don't even feel like it's inside or it's like, anything crazy. Because they said the spill happened on like a Friday.
Yeah.
We didn't get news until Sunday.
Right.
So it's nothing for the owner of a supermarket chain
To
be
get
like,
put an extra order in time.
either put an extra order in or
And to stash some waters,
move water, however you need to do it.
Take a truck of water somewhere to the
Right.
side and have it ready to give away.
Yo, I want y'all to make sure we go ahead and let's get X amount of waters on deck. On Sunday when they release this, we gonna pull up.
I sniffed that shit last episode, bro. Like that shit's real shit. Like I definitely thought that was an option. Like you running for mayor, like that's a hell of a marketing right there. After seeing Jonathan Majors text message cleanups, like I can see it. I can sniff it. I can just smell like fishy movements. That's all, man.
You can smell a setup. Is that what you're saying?
It's just the optics, man. Everything can be real, but I'm allowed to question it.
Why now, Jonathan May? Like that's always the question when a black man is involved. Is like, why now? Like he's at the top of his game. Like he's at the pinnacle.
He must be living a double life, man, or something, man.
He obviously.
Because they ain't even put the lady name out there.
Yeah, I mean, if we getting off the water,
the water
never got turned off.
No, the water. That's the thing. The bleached affiliates put like that's what they not telling you. Like they should just come clean. Like the water is recycled water anyway. Like your toilet water is the same water that's coming back through the tap
that you brushing your teeth with.
You know what I'm saying? Like what is we talking about?
That's
like,
why you brush your teeth with the toothbrush dry.
And then what?
Then you, I guess, wash it off.
With the toilet water.
Apparently.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, that's what it is.
But the
though.
next
like,
day,
but the next day.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's chemicals and filters through this water. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been to the treatment plant before. Like, I took that visit before and some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Enlighten us.
It's nasty as shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see what it is. You see tampons, you see dookie. Like, it is, you know what I mean? You go through the joint, and then you see, the punch.
The punch.
The Schuylkill punch.
Schuylkill's finest.
Like, it's a circular system. That's why they like, yo, that 8,000 gallons, we don't even need that, Doug. Like, we get, you know what I mean? Like, whatever, but...
I'm sure somebody would tell you it goes through so many filters though.
I'm not saying that it didn't, bro. Did you not hear what I just said though?
It's shit in the water is what he's saying. Dog.
Obviously it's shit in the water.
Yeah, it's basically what he's trying to tell
Everybody
us,
knows it's shit in the water.
Shit in the water, dog.
Okay, well then, like, I don't know what.
All right, so what you doing with that? It's shit in the Kool-Aid now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? But essentially, we're not. I mean, no disrespect to any other city where I don't know what type of chemicals they got access to and shit, or the circulars. But Philadelphia is the 5th, 6th largest city in America.
Okay,
they're not fucking folding.
Okay,
off of a spill in Bristol, like their water supply, Philadelphia. Like. That's what the end game was. Like, niggas was scrambling for water on Sunday, cool. But guess what? Like, the city is not, we are not in dire straits. Like, we've been, this water been shitty. You know what I mean? Like, check to make sure your pipes is left free. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
And Jeff Brown is on the case.
So what?
And Jeff Brown is on the case.
Is the waters back cool now? Like I went to BJ's. I guess that's a pause too. Is it like what's going on?
You're making it a pause right now, but
you did. You was on the roll.
I'm just asking a question.
You was on the good season. You was on the roll in season 4, man. Do your thing.
You stopped yourself right there.
Listen, man. That's why we always tell people, you know what I'm saying? Don't be sorry, man. Be careful.
Be careful.
Listen, man. So I was in there and they was like, yeah, it's a 3 water limit. Da, 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 da. Like, and they was heavily enforcing it. And I'm like, yo, why are y'all? She was like, the lady who was ringing me up was talking shop with the coworker. She was like, yeah, and the guy back there had 5 in his cart and he talking about he had another membership card. I didn't see it. I told him he had to put those other two back. Like,
right, yeah. Chest out.
Like, okay, this is ridiculous. I'm
Right.
like, y'all are ridiculous in here.
Everybody's ridiculous.
So I'm like, so I got 2 waters. I got 2 Deer Parks in my joint, and I'm like, I'm
you
looking at
went with Deer Park, huh?
yeah, but so I looked in my little coupon booklet, and because the Fijis had points off of the gas.
There you go.
So
You
I'm
got
like,
the
oh, I
Fijis.
need to go get the Fijis real quick. She
Right.
was like, all right, no problem. So she was like, no, hold on, you got 3. I said, I only got 2. She was like, oh, you do only have 2.
She was ready to
She was
fucking
ready to.
regulators.
She was ready to. She was like, oh, you do only have 2.
You do. Only
And I'm
have
like,
two.
yeah, let's
What
get
you
it.
Tell her, use your common sense.
She was ready to fucking DDT you about them fucking waters,
There was
dog.
nothing she could do, man. That was good money, man. But yeah,
During the pandemic, it was like that.
sense.
It was like that with diapers. I tried to get the 3rd case. It was a 2-case minimum.
oh, and they was on your ass.
The fucking the bull wasn't the
The manager swooped
They
down.
programmed that shit in the machine.
Oh, in the
and the
system.
machine wouldn't even ring up a
Sister
3rd
said,
joint.
we
dog.
can't do that.
Bull turned the joint around like, look, I don't even give a fuck, but look.
I don't care, but
They said we don't
like-
even trust you niggas. We're gonna program when it's overnight shift programming in the register, dog.
Just, yeah.
Oh, you can only skew that 2 times on this
2
order.
times,
That's
dog.
it.
That's it on this. That's
Should have
it.
said, all right, cash me out, ring that thing up. Cash me out, then ring that one up, man.
Yeah, that shit is crazy, man. But the authority, the authority that the staff is looking for to get back, like.
They gotta relax, man. You work
But the
at
waters
BJ's.
is back. No, have y'all been anywhere trying to get? Did y'all need to get water
I
after
can,
this?
like I said last week, I can buy water the same way I've been buying water before.
Okay, nothing changed for you. It was no.
Nah, it's always water in the crib. Like.
Okay.
There's always water in the house and there's always water in the store.
And I told y'all last week who the water champion. And if I really, I was go grab a case from my mom. She's
Right.
dying to have a case for me. I told her she's dying for this moment. You know, we got water over here if you need. You know, you ain't even gotta go in the store.
No, I mean, like, I ain't gonna sit here and act like I didn't see bare shelves though. But or when you go in like Wawa, you see it ain't all the water is available. But yeah, like people just tripping. That just gonna show you, people just need some news to be a little bit more cleanly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's cleanly to not,
not
drink
dr-
the
yes.
tap water. Okay.
yes, not drinking tap water is more clean for sure.
Not even like filtering the tap water is nothing you could do no more with that tap water. Your filter on top of every other filter. It can't.
Yes,
You can't
can
bring it
filter
back?
Yes, you can filter.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be anti-filter.
Okay.
Yo, we got some.
He trying to hold me to the water fire.
I'm just asking a question.
Give you the final stare down. We got some.
Holding me to the water fire.
All right, we for sure got some 444 news later, but I don't feel like this is 444 news. This is a little bit more serious because it's been in the news. It's a lot of different. What do you call them? Point of views going on around this, but the Lamar Jackson situation, man. The NFL is yet again is being tossed around, thrown around. At the NFL is colluding.
The NFL is definitely disrespecting Lamar Jackson. At this point, there's no way around it. Like, there's really no way around it. And it's just,
I'm indifferent because
I feel
he
like
drawing, dog. He not doing it right. He in his bag. He don't have a agent
Why does he need one?
because the agent does the undercover conversations that you need to have.
What undercover conversation is that?
Whatever it is.
Is y'all telling me it's a market? Y'all already gave me an offer. Y'all saying the offer is this. I'm asking for that. There's no undercover conversation that needs to be had. Stars and rookies don't need agents. The only people that need agents is the fucking journeymen who need to be sold on the team. But rookies and stars, because they are so my bad, but because the rookies are so minuscule, they have a worked in contract. We already know what it is. It's 3 years and they can only cap here. And stars have a contract where whenever the first person signs, a precedent is set or this precedent is set. They don't need anybody to fucking
I disagree.
negotiate.
especially for quarterbacks.
They don't need nobody to
do.
negotiate.
do.
I feel like an agent, you more so need an agent to fucking get you a Pepsi deal or endorsement deals. I don't need to tell my owner how good a football, like I don't need you to tell my owner how good I play football.
You need your agent to negotiate the numbers for you.
That's what they want you to believe.
No, you need
No,
your
you
you need your you need
That's
an
not what they
agent.
want you
This
to
is why
believe.
you
That's
need an
what you
agent.
actually
Oh, yeah, I'm
need.
listening.
You need an agent to buffer the bullshit that they're gonna say back in the negotiations. That's why you need an agent, because Lamar Jackson doesn't need to hear the ownership talking down to him. You know what I'm saying? It feel like a talk down to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You talking down to the agent. The agent is coming back and saying, yo, they didn't like that number. They gave me this. It's no, they said you ain't shit. They said, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? There's none of that. You
100%
don't
agree.
You don't
Right.
have to get none of you.
100%
You get a
agree.
pure filter on your behalf. So that's worth the 2-3% versus you in your feelings now every time you come into the table with the team.
It's whether he in his feelings or not, it doesn't matter. I'm saying that for the conversations that need to be had that might not be totally aligned with, you as other players that can be involved, is, you know what I'm saying? It's just situational, and you need an agent to handle that situation. Like you look at Kyler Murray shit, he had, whether he had shit in this joint that said he had to study X amount of hours or whatever the case may be, that was in there, and his agent had to either negotiate it in or out, whatever the case may be. Like, that's agent talk. Like, that's
So why
going
don't
through your entire contract and all of the nuances, and even coming from a standpoint, looking at who we as Eagles fans, we like Howie Roseman. One of the things he do best is he renegotiate people contract. He not renegotiating Darius Slay contract with Darius Slay. He talking to his agent. He talking to his agent about how we gonna figure this out. What works for him? What's the best? What's the numbers that work for him?
But
Darius Slay don't understand the intricacies of why I need to move X amount of dollars and free up these amount of dollars to make sure I can do everything I want to do and everything like that. Like,
respectfully, Darius Slay was not a fucking unanimous MVP, bro. Like, it's not
Right.
the same
and
thing.
why don't
Like,
why don't Laramie Tunsil need an agent then? If that's the case, why don't he need an agent to be top 5 highest paid, at least top 3 in his position, probably top paid? I think he is. Why don't he?
he never had an agent.
He didn't not for this deal that he just recently got. He don't have an agent. He negotiated it himself. Why doesn't he need it? If everything you saying is true, why didn't he need one?
Different type of deal.
that's what I'm saying. When you at the top of your position, like when you like Lamar Jackson, this
He's
is
not at the top.
That's my argument.
the reason why
He
it's
amongst the top. He not at the top. He amongst the top.
right. He's a top 8 talent. That's a
Yeah.
stretch. So
Yeah.
we can throw it all the way to 10, or you can
You got-
shorten it up to 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, but regardless, wherever you got Lamar Jackson at, like teams coming out when he's saying he want to be traded, and the team's coming out, yo, we got shit at quarterback. We not even trying to take a look at that nigga.
Right.
We good on that guy.
Right.
And at the
Like,
end
that's
of
bullshit.
The day, at the end of the day, he don't have an agent to do the negotiations.
That don't have nothing to do with
It
other
does.
teams.
He
and-
needs to negotiate what he wants.
He's just challenging the status quo, yo. If he gets this and pull this off, then he changes the precedent. You don't need agents. You don't need insiders. You don't need the buffers that you speak of.
And they
It's just
showing you that you do.
It's just
And they're
like
showing you that
it's
you
just
do.
like the music game, yo. Like when they say
not.
when you get
It's not.
it's just like the music game, yo. Like when they say you get when you get your record deal, and then you the person who gets it is the lawyer, and then you get the motherfucker who is the manager, and they all in cahoots. They all part of the ecosystem, and they've already been there in the ecosystem. So they all work together. Like they all been colluding. It's all a collusion. So if you go and step outside of that, then you challenge that. Other people are going to see that, and they're not going to need those. They're going to realize we don't need those people. We only need them because y'all tell us that we need them. We only need them because y'all are saying that y'all feel more comfortable it being negotiated that way. And I get it, they're the owners and they can say that. But what I'm saying is a lot of what goes on behind that curtain of football is being exposed. And
I don't think so.
I know so. I don't. It doesn't. That's. I mean, that's fine. I'm just saying.
You can believe you know so.
Okay.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Okay. But yeah, that's just my take on it. That's why I was just saying I think it's just more than just football. But yeah, I mean, things have to happen a certain way.
Danny Dimes getting 40 M's a year.
Because he has an agent.
You think that Lamar Jackson without an agent shouldn't get offered something higher than that, like substantially better than that?
So has Lamar Jackson gotten offers from the Ravens?
Yes.
Yeah.
And what's the deal?
They was like 133 guaranteed.
They didn't like him.
Right.
He gave a counter.
And what did happen?
They said, fuck no, nigga. Like, no, like, do what you gotta do, boss. Like, or take this franchise thing.
So now
because he don't have an agent to negotiate. Like, literally, you trying to say he trying to do something that's unprecedented. I mean, yeah, you trying to do something that can't be done. Like,
it can't be done. Larry Tunsil just did it.
With you.
It's gonna be done. I think everything is gonna be done.
Larry Tunsil took the deal. Whatever the deal was, he took the deal.
He negotiated it himself.
He didn't negotiate.
He did negotiate himself. He negotiated his own deal.
He took whatever deal that was given to him.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You trying to make it seem
I'm not trying to. I'm
saying, right, you brought the topic here.
Right.
You trying to make it seem like.
So obviously I've been looking into it. You always do this. You just get louder and louder than me, but I know you haven't looked into this or anything. That's what I'm saying. He negotiated his deal by himself.
How do you know I haven't looked into this? You just know I don't research. I don't read.
Have you?
Yes, I've read.
Okay.
That's my point. That's why I'm asking y'all specific questions. And everything I'm saying is he need to negotiate. And you like he don't need to negotiate. He tried to negotiate. And now he just ass out. Right. So he tried to negotiate. If he had an agent and he negotiated with Baltimore and they was like, no, this shit cool, we good. Then they say, all right, well, go ahead, find a trade. A lot of niggas get told, go find a trade.
Right. And that's where the collusion is coming in. You mean to tell me none of the 32 teams are going to offer him? They didn't offer him anything. They didn't lowball it. They didn't highball it in anything. All they're doing is coming out and making announcements. All they doing is coming out and making announcements, which is also unprecedented, and saying we're not going to go after Lamar Jackson. Nobody ever does that. They just don't go after a person.
Right.
So
why are they so vocal
it's been at least 6 teams that went on record saying we're not pursuing Lamar Jackson.
Right.
Why is that happening? No, that's exactly what I'm asking.
Because they are not pursuing Lamar Jackson
with a shitty quarterback too, though.
But at the end of the day, what you got to understand is there is a process, and you say he's trying to break the system. You can't break the system when you literally can't talk to people. Like literally, if the Patriots wanted Lamar Jackson, they literally cannot talk to anybody. Like they have to talk to the Ravens. If he had an agent, his agent could talk to the Patriots.
You don't think anybody can speak on his behalf and his team? Like you think he taking every call personally?
Are you going to ask Ease if he researched?
He's
asking
a question. He's not making a statement.
I'm saying if you did the research, you would know the answer to this question.
So tell him that. Why do I have to ask? Why do I have to ask him if he did the research?
You missed the tell me.
He's asking you a question. He's not making a statement, Preston. He's asking a question.
Right.
You should give him an answer. You say that to him.
He's
not making a statement. You be making statements over my state. It's a difference.
Do you have the answer?
He's asking you.
Do you have the answer? I'm asking you. Do you have the answer?
I don't have the answer.
Exactly, because I'm the only person that in here did the research.
I mean, I read articles on it. I read that his mom be in the mix. Like, but who was in the mix? Who was taking the calls?
Literally, somebody from Lamar Jackson's camp called the team, and they basically was like, "No, you can't do that. We can't even talk to you, buddy."
And he came out and said that's why he came out with his statement, because he said that person is not speaking on behalf of me.
So who's speaking on behalf of you?
He's speaking for himself, is what I'm trying to tell you.
And
that's not working. I know.
And he can't speak, like he can't go, hey, so what him speaking for himself was, yo, Meek, I want to play for the Patriots. That's him. That's what no agent gets you. Because if he had an agent, you know what his agent could do?
Why can't somebody
what
in
his
his
agent could
team
do?
hit up the team?
That's
Do
what
you
I'm
know what his
saying.
agent could do?
I get exactly what he's saying, but
Do you
he's
know what his
mixing
agent
it.
could
He
do?
negotiated for himself in the fucking extension contract. That's where he's negotiating for
There's
himself.
one person
he
his
can
agent
speak
could
for
call.
himself there. Yes, he can't speak to his team. So all he got to do, what I'm saying is, why are no teams putting a trade forth? Yeah, you got to talk to the Ravens, and the Ravens got to agree. But that's not where. It's not that the Ravens are. We're not saying the Ravens are shutting anybody down. Nobody's even coming forth and saying we want to trade for him.
You know why? We're not coming forth to put a trade for you because we don't have nobody to talk to. From our understanding, you don't have an agent. And if you don't have an agent, guess what? You don't have anybody that can talk to us about. To talk to us about the numbers, the years, the money, and how the shit going to break down, how we going to move this shit over the time of years. You look at Patrick Mahomes' deal. Patrick Mahomes got whatever he got.
That's what
over
the team
course.
GMs in the trade. Don't the team GMs got to figure that out though? Nobody getting more money in a trade. That's
Lamar
the team
Jackson
GM
just
work.
got a set number though. That's what it really.
And
boils
then when he
down
gets
to,
over
like,
there, if he getting more money or less money or getting a new contract, that's decided after the trade. But the team GMs are talking money in a trade.
Right.
I feel what you're saying, P. Though.
I
understand
do.
what you're
I
saying.
do. Me
I'm
too. I'm not saying that I don't. I do
My
understand what you're saying.
nigga, if I'm Howie Roseman, forget we got Jalen Rose. If I'm Howie Roseman,
Hurts, but go ahead.
Jalen Hurts. my bad. If I'm Howie Roseman,
Right.
and I wanted to go after Lamar Jackson, I would literally be. My hands are tied. Like it's like I'm gonna call. Like what you want me to do? You want me to call the
No,
Ravens?
they're not, because you don't. If it's
You want
a
me to
trade,
call the Ravens?
You don't. First of all, you don't need the permission from the agent or the player to trade. If we're talking about a trade and we're talking about negotiations for contract renewal, it's two different things, P. So I get exactly what you're saying. You're right in what you're saying in a trade. All I was saying was he's negotiating for himself in a contract renewal. Once that got deaded, then he requested a trade. Once he requested a trade, then everything you're saying is right. So in a trade, the money is dealt with by the GMs, because I'm not giving him a contract within this trade. All I gotta do is this GM gotta match this money with that GM's money. We already understand what he already makes because he's already under contract. He's not a free agent right now. That's why he's requesting a trade. So he already makes a certain amount of money. His agent and them don't need to be in on the trade. His agent will only be telling him that he got traded. You know how many people say they got traded during halftime or during this or during that? The agent find out when they find out.
And
In a trade, nobody's when you request a trade.
I wanted to let you finish. Everything you said was like false.
Okay.
Literally,
but I was just gonna say
everything you saying is he's talking about a person that's under contract for years. Lamar Jackson is a restricted free agent,
right?
Which means he's not free,
right?
He's not free. So since he's not free, he needs to either sign the franchise deal or
he gets a deal. No team is reaching out to give him a deal though. Like nobody is like connecting with him to give him that deal and bring it back to the squad.
So he's in a year to year. So in this moment, if I want to trade for Lamar Jackson, I need to negotiate what is going to happen after the trade. I cannot negotiate what is going to happen after the trade because he does not have an agent. And since he does not have an agent, Howie Roseman, cannot call Lamar Jackson.
But that's not how it's supposed to go. I don't know if it's before he signed the franchise situation or what.
You're talking about we got to match the money up. That's false. Because he is whatever he is, max player, whatever the case may be.
Right,
franchise,
you got to give up two first round picks.
Right, too.
Right.
So now we're not talking about just the money. We talking about the mortgage in the future. So now, if we're going to really keep it moving forward, it will behoove me, if I was Bill Belichick, to fucking wait till after the draft. So now I don't got to give you what? I don't got to give you picks from this year.
Right.
So all I'm saying is,
right, but that's
now he put himself in a very, very bad position because he doesn't have an agent. So to say that the NFL is why?
Because he has the leverage with the Ravens. If the Ravens
clearly
want
does
him,
it.
Yes, he clearly does. The leverage hasn't come.
He's gonna be year to year. That's what his leverage is gonna get him.
You listen to a lot of you listen to Keyshawn. Listen to what Keyshawn be saying, nigga. He know.
What'd he say?
He said that Lamar Jackson clearly has the leverage. He's a quarterback. Like you won the court. It's okay if you do this stall out game with your running back or your wide receiver, somebody who could just get in the camp. Your quarterback, you want them there for the whole OTAs. You want them through the whole process. So like, if you're not trying to give them a deal, like Lamar Jackson, all he gotta do is stand his ground. He don't have to sign this tenure till week 10.
I'm not denying
You know what I'm
that.
saying? So like,
Would you
and
say
he get
if we
that
get to
whole
week
40? So it's
if
like,
we get to week 10 and he doesn't play, you would say, "Good job, Lamar Jackson."
if he signed the tenure and do whatever he need to do to get the 40,
And don't play.
yes, because he's trying to get guaranteed money. He's trying to get 200 M's. Like that's what the president was.
So do you think him doing all of that would then get him the deal with no agent the following year?
At some point, did Dak Prescott not get his deal? Did they not stall out Dak Prescott? And then niggas was like, yo, if he
You want to keep naming people that has something that he don't?
what's that? Agent. That's the difference. Okay,
Yes,
I mean,
yes,
we're going to see,
yes.
bro. That's all I'm saying. It's this is the beginning of a long process. It's nowhere near over, but
I agree.
But the
Like
other
it's actually
teams,
like it's
but the
frustrating.
other team jumping out the window is what make it corny. That's what the whole point
Right.
of that whole shit was. You know what I'm saying?
It's only
Right.
corny
Let's
to y'all,
table
but
it.
it's only corny. It's only corny because
I've never seen it done to any other quarterback
That's
ever.
what I'm saying.
Like
yo.
I seen Chase Daniels get big bread, no questions asked.
Right.
I seen backup QBs get stupid money.
off of negotiations.
So a MVP quarterback, I never seen him have problems at the money table. Like
He
whatever.
only because he wants something that's never been gave, and he wants to do it in a way that's never been done before. That's the reality of the situation.
Facts. I agree with that. I just don't think it's nothing wrong with that, and I think that's where the collusion
Okay.
come in, where they all stand their ground. There's nothing wrong with that. Like
This is very much something wrong with you trying to get something that's never been gotten before.
If I'm Lamar Jackson,
I don't
I
think-
would have got Deshaun Watson agent yesterday. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I would have been signed him up. Like, yo, get me something.
You would have got the thing that's the literally that is the linchpin in all of this. You can say that the NFL was doing blankety blank. The fact that he don't got an agent is the bottom line baseline for all of this.
right.
I
I just don't think it's nothing wrong with. I get
what
it's-
you're saying
there's
too. I
nothing wrong
feel
with
both
that.
sides of the
It's never nothing
situation,
wrong with
but
somebody being a
it's-
trailblazer. There's nothing
but-
wrong with that.
but you know what the NFL is, man.
Right.
Like,
And it's but I'm just trying to say that that's what it is.
you know what the NFL
I'm just saying
is.
that
You
that's
seen
not
it.
okay. I get that. I get exactly the reason. I agree with everything you're saying. I'm just saying that I don't think it's nothing wrong with that. This is his struggle. Obviously, I'm not on the hook for fucking $200 million. This is his fucking struggle. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying it ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's
We seen this shit.
That's a crazy philosophy to say there's nothing wrong with you struggling to secure your bag because you're doing it your way, which is clearly not the best way. Like time has shown it's not the best way.
He's standing on what he believes. Everybody believes something different, and he's standing on it. That's what niggas. That's what we ask niggas to do. Stand what you do. Stand what you say.
I get an
stand what you
agent
do.
and y'all gonna give me another 60 M's
right.
guaranteed.
Magically,
then,
something wrong.
okay.
In my mind, something wrong there.
Like, okay, well, I mean, I would have been.
I mean, if you got, I feel like getting it. It's like past tense. It's like too little, too late, John, for the Ravens, in my opinion. Like getting an agent now for the Ravens, I think it's too little, too late. I think you get an agent, you might can help.
It's too little, too late because he just felt the disrespect. Like personally, it's like you said in that regard. Like the only thing that can appease him is the bread, and it just seemed like they not moving on their number. Like they want him to take a team friendly deal.
Right.
Like, and it's like, nah, you should have did that 2 years ago. Like the market changed. Like I don't know.
I agree. Listen, man.
I don't know, man. It's not even, the offer isn't even on par with the market though. Like not the highest market, but like the others in the market. Not the Deshaun Watson, but just on par with the others. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
I don't know either, man. They said Chauncey. They said the Eagles offered Chauncey 3 years, 24, with 17 in the third.
That's a nasty
crazy.
You know you getting the scissors.
Ain't no way. When's my cut date?
Right, it's probably 10 mil on one day.
It's probably
if you still signed in this joint on the third year this day,
it's
you
probably
could get $10
8 cut
million.
dates. It's probably 8 cut dates in there. If you still on the team by this date, you get this date by this date by this. Like,
You will
nigga,
be long gone before
I gotta
any of
finish. We gotta make a playoff run my third year. I gotta play 17 games.
Nah.
But yeah, man, fucking. You wanted to talk about, I ain't even got a good nickname for her yet.
Lala Anthony, man.
A
What
good
was-
nickname?
Huh?
He said a good nickname for her yet.
I mean, y'all wanted to be
Listen.
the media queen pin of New York.
Nah, listen, man. Y'all, we did the science on Lala Anthony. I don't know, man. Y'all did the science on her acting career. I haven't seen her in a lot of roles, but apparently she's been typecasted. Apparently,
Yeah, for sure she's typecast.
and y'all have some interesting theories on this. Do y'all want to elaborate on all of this? Do we want to somewhere? You said there was a rise and fall of Lala.
I just be saying it to be funny, but I do think that she. I just think that she
This
could
is
have been
Women's
more.
History Month. First of all, we're gonna salute our queens. I know we
It's the
gonna
last
be
day of
able. It's the
Women's
last
History
day.
Month.
You
It's
know
the
what I
last day of
mean?
Women's
But-
History Month.
When you listen to this, it'll be April Fool's. Listen, today is April Fool's Day. It is officially April Fool's Day.
Okay. So
Call somebody here to fool, and it
okay.
ain't
So-
me.
So here it is, man. Let's talk about it, man. Let's just break it down.
No, I just think in the advent of the internet and where she was at to start, I just think that she should be somebody in media. Like when I say a leader in media, like I be looking at people like Jason Lee and motherfuckers
Okay.
like that who,
She never- I
who
mean-
obviously started in that love and hip hop world, but changed it and moved it to their own media shit or their
Okay.
own fucking empire that they got, where they fucking run shit and make the rules and make a fucking good amount of a bag. Not only that, but they show up in the same fucking places. Like she made Carmelo Anthony move to New York. No, for
I don't think she made him move to New York. Like,
In that time, in that moment, I felt as though she made him move to New York.
where else was he gonna go?
He
Chicago.
wanted to stay in Denver. Like
He wanted to
thought-
stay in Denver.
and
I thought he was a highly.
I thought he was.
sought-after
I thought
free
he was
agent.
looking to go to a bigger marketplace for sure.
I
Like,
thought he was a
looking-
highly. I thought he was a highly sought after free agent
facts.
that could have went anywhere, and I thought out of all places he went to the place that made the least basketball sense at the time.
facts.
He was the best star New York has ever had in a while, but that was the reason why, because that team wasn't good.
Yeah, but that's on the. At that point, you supposed to build around. You know what I mean? You supposed to do
I
something.
mean, that's what we thought they were going to do.
Right.
But
right.
all of that being said, in the
I
moment
don't-
and the time, I had felt like, damn, I guess he going there because that's where his family is. Like, that was my
Right.
thought.
Again, me saying that she made a move, that's my humor. That's just my sick humor.
Right,
But,
'cause
but what I'm just saying is that her career in New York had a significant bearing on his decision to where he was picking the team.
But
Am I-
where else?
am I
Where else
correct in saying
did
that?
I slightly agree, but I also think that Lala was already like in the basketball wife situation. She just wanted to make that shit ideal.
Like, I'll take it a step further to say he might have was supposed to be part of the banana boat situation.
Oh right, right,
Like, it might have been him instead of Chris Bosh.
right.
Facts.
But he
went
chose to go to New York.
to do
But I
it
think
on
he
his-
chose that on his own. He didn't want to.
I don't think so. I think at that time,
I think he still wanted that. He didn't want to be like, you know what I mean?
nobody knows. And
Yeah,
maybe
nobody
one day
knows.
on the podcast,
Maybe Mello will give it up clean.
right, on one day on the podcast. But with that being said,
The
you
Mellow
know,
drink champs.
with that being, I think, you know what I'm saying? I think she cool. I get what you're saying. Like, yeah, she has a lot of sex scenes on TV, but on screen sex scenes, but it's like, I guess that's what she want to do. Like, I feel like there's nobody else that was relevant at the time she was relevant that's doing something. It's not like I said, Free and AJ is on TV. Like I don't know. Is Carson Daly still on TV?
I think he has a situation, but I'm not in tune with him to tell you if he is or
Yeah,
isn't,
so the
but-
reason why I was saying that Lala different than them is because of her inner circle. Like her sister circle is like Beyonce and Kelly Rowland and fucking like A-list motherfuckers. So it's,
Oh, okay.
I mean, Kurt Loder's not
And the
rolling
Carson-
around with fucking
And the
Mark Wahlberg. You know
Kardashians.
what I'm saying? Like,
And the Kardashians.
yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers?
Right. She living her life.
Yeah.
Is she a TV person? I don't want to say star, but
Yeah, she just got the whole lipo. She got the whole shade room package. Like, she look like all the girls that
so why
show
would
up on
you
there.
think she went? Was,
I don't know what she want. I'm not saying that
So
I
what
think
I'm
what she
saying-
want. All
so-
I'm just saying is my thoughts. I'm just saying,
so I don't understand where's the downfall.
I just said that was my humor. I didn't say downfall. I just said that was my humor. I just thought that she would be a little bit more.
He
than
thought
just
her
network.
career would be better
Yeah.
than what it is. It is.
It's
It
not
went
box office,
from.
yeah.
It started from TRL or whatever, and you thought it would rise, and it just.
So what though?
Something more.
It
Why?
rose. It
Why would
rose.
anybody
It
think
rose
that?
to her getting.
I think it's.
bust
I guess
down on-
I
think
guess
it's-
I'll just be wrong for thinking, dog. Like, this nigga just don't fuck with my thoughts.
Getting bust- She got took down on the shy.
hey man.
She got took down on Power by Tommy and by somebody else, and then she's showing titties in some of these joints, and I guess she getting bust down on BMF. I haven't even watched.
I haven't watched it either.
I haven't watched a minute of BMF. Niggas for season 1, niggas was telling me I needed to watch BMF.
Right, I feel you, I
season
feel
2,
you.
niggas was like, "Yo, we gotta get better." Season 3, and ain't nobody told me I gotta.
I haven't watched the minute of BMF. I feel like the Wu-Tang joint was better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't want to hate on your thoughts, but I don't understand what more she could or like.
You gotta.
I don't see the opportunity or I don't see the lane.
You gotta think that she
she's
wouldn't be
cool.
typecasted as a Joan who's just getting hit on
That's
every
all I'm
show.
saying.
I think she's cool. I think that's cool. Like I think that's
what
like
I'm
you
saying?
talk about her friend group. Like I'm looking at her friend group. That's cool.
Long as it's not me, dog. Like,
I don't
can't
think y'all
double
can
play
hear it.
me.
I didn't think they could hear it, man.
That wasn't a double play. That was a crazy joke.
Preston, I love you, my brother.
What did I do? I'm the one that's riding for her, saying that's cool.
Yes.
Like I don't
Yeah,
understand.
I mean that's why I'm saying I don't
Like,
disagree that
the
it's
only
not
person
cool
I
for
give
her.
you,
He's just
maybe
saying
she could be like Jennifer Hudson had a daytime TV show.
which she doesn't need, but it's like
Did Lala ever have a daytime TV show? April Fools.
that shit is not good, but it's cool. Like
So Lala never had a daytime TV show?
I don't recall it, but it's just like you know, he's just saying Lala should have more. Like it's
I
just-
would think.
I would
TV
think.
show.
if she wants to act, it's
It's
like
a daytime
that's
TV show.
the best scenes we can get off with you on the camera is, you know what I mean?
I mean,
soft
you've
porn.
seen her in things. Do you think she should transition to movies?
I don't think so. I'm just saying.
So then she's at home. Like I'm not even saying I don't know what her caliber of acting is, but
She should get
clearly
back
it's
into
not.
like I don't know. She don't have to do none of the stuff she was doing. It's just that's what I'm
What
saying.
should she do?
She was supposed to be like a transition between what's the old head Joan Pam Oliver and Taylor Rooks type of Joan. She was supposed to be, you know what I mean, a sideline reporter, maybe a different sport, you know what I mean, and just you know, or something at that level. And just, she could have faded out, but like you know what I mean, the mellow providing it outweighed a lot of her career growth. I feel like she sacrificed personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know. Like that's just me. That's just outside
She's in a
looking
lot of
in.
movies, man. She's in a lot of things. Think Like a Man. Think Like a Man too.
Soul Plane as herself. That's just what they say. I don't know none of these movies that you got on there except Chirac.
Holiday
Think Like
Rush.
a Man too. Okay.
I remember Holiday Rush.
Never seen it.
Yeah, that was my whole point. I don't think television. I think
The TV.
I think she is cool. I've never said anything about she not being cool. I think she is cool. I just was saying I don't think that she should have switched over to the screen.
She
that
been
was
She was the host of Flavor of Love. I didn't even know that.
right.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, she was in a hosting bag, like.
Right. That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Okay.
That's going from hosting reality TV specials to actually acting in TV is definitely a step up. Y'all want her to be a corny media person. She a popping ass TV person.
I don't want her to be anything. I just was saying I would think she would.
You saying you want it different? She was in Law and Order SVU.
I was
Like,
just
come
saying,
on, man.
I would think she would be though. That's all I was saying. Like that was
Lakeisha
just my
Grant,
thought.
man. Rest in peace, Lakeisha Grant. They did her dirty. Came back and booked Ghost 2 Power.
Okay. All right, man. That's it for Lala, man. Let's we play Hustle in the House as our intro, man. We got this Nipsey Hustle painting behind us today, man. I don't think we put on for the people for that. And we got these I got the Gregory Simmons, G_Simmons art on the gram, giving us the Strava for Prosperity and the Stairway to Heaven, commemorating the Hood Olympics. I know y'all remember when we was knee deep in the pandemic, you know what I'm saying?
Funny is not funny, but you know, get better Drewski. I don't know if you seen this fall. That joint was very crate like.
No, what happened?
He was on some random stage and like his foot got caught in like the stage was unstable and he felt like he was doing the crate challenge.
He broke some shit?
Yeah, he in like a boot or something.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's a bad joint.
Yeah, he was like they had him in like a little wheelchair to finish the show.
But yeah, the crate challenge was crazy, man. Do y'all remember that moment? Like when
Hell
people
yeah.
really had the hood pot, like if you could walk across the whole joint, it was a whole jackpot.
I only feel like 2 people did it. I feel like it was only 2 successful crate
I
challenges.
see the bull White Mike did it. He would roll it up the L. He did that joint.
Yeah, he did. He was one.
No, it was a lot of successful Jones after a while. Once niggas got to crack the code.
It was a lot of terrible
Yeah, because there was a lot of dickheads taking the challenge. It was a lot of dickheads going up there to fall.
It was a lot of just bad stuff. Like I seen people like they was making like smokers do it type shit.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like I seen somebody get that joint taken from up under them. Like a nigga kicked the crates.
Yeah,
That's
was nasty.
That was drawn.
Niggas
super drunk.
trying to run up them, trying to do it
Yeah,
fast.
do it as fast as you can.
Nah, that was never a
That's
good
the
idea.
only way.
I see niggas not have enough crates. So they was moving crates as the dude was going up the crates. You
That's
know that
terrible.
was going to end bad.
Yeah, like a Mario board. Once you pass the joint, you can't go back. Like,
It was bad. So he was at like the tippy top waiting on them to rotate the crates.
turned that joint to a straight Mario board, dog.
So yeah, I seen that was terrible. I felt bad for that boy.
Anything cool? I seen a funny ass video. I guess it's old. You seen that shit with the boy is mine? It's a nigga acting out the boy is mine and it's coronavirus and diabetes and it and they say you know his name and then they say African Americans and then
You know his name.
and then it's the third with his high blood pressure. He's like, you know that he belongs to me. Like, I'm like, yo, this is nuts, man.
Damn, they talk about TikTok about to get banned.
I wonder if TikTok really will get banned. That's hot topic, I guess.
Oh, Trump has got indicted. You know what I'm saying?
That's what. Yeah, I was trying to get into that joint.
What y'all thought about that? I ain't really tap into it because it's just like, what are y'all indicting Donald Trump for, man? Y'all are
For giving
doing
Nancy
too much.
Pelosi hush money.
That shit is ass, man. Like, leave this guy alone. Like,
I just
I'm not
wanted to bring
even a
up the-
Trump guy. Like, but
I just wanted to bring up the fact that we was calling them the Trump crime family a year ago, and it really is like playing out like that. Like they really like paying Bull to be some kind of mob boss that y'all just so happen to let be the president of the United States. Like, now he mob boss Trump in cahoots with all these people across the world.
Like he wasn't just the president all this time under the watch. Like it was all of this. Like
y'all
let him cook
the whole time, dog. Like
They said they're not gonna handcuff people. They're not gonna handcuff him because people are gonna protest.
you know what I'm saying? Like he get the
he gets to walk in. Like he is like the epitome of white privilege, dog. Like this shit is like he like the poster boy for this shit. Like this shit is like,
Trump is the wildest ever still, dog. Like still the wildest ever. But yeah, he's Stormy Daniels, not Nancy, but Stormy Daniels giving her hush money. Giving up that hush money.
Stormy Daniels. I don't even know what this is just so stupid and messy. Like it's just silly, man.
It's very silly.
I don't even know. I didn't really tap in. Did y'all really read up on this shit? Just like these indictments. This is what y'all got him for.
I didn't. I actually don't care. You asked what I thought about it.
The Trump crime family strikes again, dog.
Caitlin Clark, they beat South Carolina, bro.
I told you.
They won too.
That's crazy.
I told you.
They sent them ladies home, dog.
Steph Curry.
She had 41.
Yes, she did.
She drew.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Man, do y'all want to get into anything for eating with ease? Did y'all have anything that y'all? I tapped into that besides hot chicken. I seen this.
Oh, you had?
Yeah, I seen this a crazy hot chicken wave going on right now in Philly. Like it's really like
everybody pushing the hot chicken.
The air wraps.
Yeah, just chicken in general. Because I don't know if y'all familiar with Germantown and Shelton plays right now, but
Talk to me.
They got a spot called Cluck and Gills. I believe it's black owned.
Oh yeah,
I drove by there. I didn't.
And they serving just like fried shrimp. They got like crabby cheese fries, and they got chicken tenders. And they got some sauces. But they got another spot called like Cluckin' Hot or some shit like that. That's right at Germantown and Shelton, and they serving up hot chickens. Like hot chicken sandwiches, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's definitely
the Nashville hot chicken sandwich. I don't know. And the sides has got the hot chicken sandwiches, and they got the fries. That shit was good though. The hot was critical. It wasn't critical. You know what I'm saying? I know you a super spice boy, so you like you had it right.
Yeah, it was chilling.
Right, that's right. I'm saying the spice levels though. It wasn't.
It was a little spicy.
Okay,
it was a little spicy.
I know niggas viewing they super island spice levels like that shit ain't hot. That shit is regular. Like okay.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I had food chasers.
Okay, you got takeout or you got eating?
Eating at food chasers.
Dine-in.
Yep, dine-in, eating, dine-in, sit-in. You know what I'm saying? Blacks only. Food chasers was good as shit, yo.
Okay, I think that's what it is. I think it's better on the dine-in versus like the takeout.
Yep. So it was good, man. It was I had the salmon cheesesteak. That joint was a top joint. It was one of the best joints out in the city, for sure. I didn't get the Jalen Hurts joint. You know, that's where he be cooking up his cheesesteaks.
Okay.
That joint was like, he had cheddar on that joint. Something like pickles or something, I don't know.
Food chasers not in the city. That's what all the hating ass comments be saying. Anytime somebody try to say they got this joint, it might be one of the joints in the city. All the comments be like, this ain't in the city.
Yeah, it's around the corner from
It's not in the city. It is technically not in the city.
Oh, we know. The comments will let you know. They be like, it's not. Every time they play that Jalen Hurts fucking video and shit, they be trying to tell them that's nice, but you should try somebody in the city. Like, all right, y'all. Like, y'all clearly see, you know what I mean? Like, you trying to ingratiate. You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn.
It's black business.
Right. Exactly. That's what I was, you know what I'm saying? that's the bottom line.
Listen, they from Philly. That's just the space that they could get.
And that's what I was, that's when I was talking to Quest, like, Cause I'm looking at the comments one day and I'm looking like, look at these hating ass motherfuckers. I'm like, it's. I can clearly tell these ladies are from Philly, dog. So that make it a Philly
They want
thing
him
to
to go
me,
to Pretty
dog.
Girl
Yeah.
Rocks.
Right.
They want him to eat down at Swords.
Right, somewhere where you gotta be fucking strapped to do it.
Go to Swords.
Jalen, do not eat sauce, dog. You probably be out for a game eating that shit.
I
dog.
saw the joint cast in the city because I guess last week was National Cheesesteak Day. I gave y'all. Do y'all got any rebuttals from my Grubhub story? Y'all know I get contactless delivery. That's why I was incited last week about my shit. Y'all talking about? I would have been just as hot if he had dropped off that. Like if I wasn't on my ring and he had just dropped off that sandwich and a shake, and I ordered $60 worth of food, I would have been sick. Like I would have.
I don't have
I would've been-
contactless. I'm meeting the person at the door. Like,
I'm never meeting a person like since the COVID. That's a COVID chronicle.
Nah,
I never.
don't put my
Don't
food
put
on the ground.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, nah.
Don't put my food on the
Yeah,
ground.
and don't wait in the car like I'm about to walk to you, nigga. With like, it's a
I'm
lot of.
opening up the door, standing at my door, waiting for you to walk my food up the steps.
Yeah, I'm over food places.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't be knowing what I be having an appetite for, man. Like I be hungry, but I don't be knowing what I want to eat. I done ran the gambit on everything multiple times.
Yeah.
Cooking myself, I done ran the gambit on shit multiple times. I really don't feel inspired to cook. You know what I'm
Gotta
saying?
find
Like,
new recipes. Like we losing
we
recipes.
losing recipes
You
for
gotta
real,
find
yo. Like
new
it was
recipes.
funny. It was funny when Michael Irvin first said it.
Yeah, but we really losing them.
Yeah, we really losing them, yo.
But I think we was really just getting by off of like a hodgepodge of recipes, like just a solid rotation.
Yeah, and that's what it is. Like I like to think about the shit that I grew up on because I like, man, my mom cooked every night. What was she cooking? But it's like kind of shit that I don't want to eat that I'm trying to get off of. Like I ain't really trying to, you know what I mean?
So on Twitter all the time they be talking. Black Twitter always be talking about how this new generation of people don't be eating like the shit we grew up on. Like people was like meatloaf. Like, ew. And it's like, y'all motherfuckers don't eat meatloaf? Like, y'all, I never had meatloaf growing up. So
Nah.
it's like, no.
No, I'm saying young niggas don't be having it. Like if your parents is our age, how often is
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So it's like, it's a lot of those type meals that I feel like people not having. Like, it's a lot of chicken and rice and meatloaf and
Alfredo.
mashed potatoes.
It's a
And
lot of Alfredo.
I'm saying, but I ain't never had Alfredo like that growing up. We had
That's what I'm
normal
saying. That's
spaghetti.
what people having now, though.
We
That's
had
what people
normal
have.
spaghetti growing up. If
Right.
you wanted Alfredo, you went to Olive Garden.
Right.
Real rap.
You're right, though.
Real rap. In our day and age,
Yeah.
We
I-
had stir fry.
You had
Last time you
stir-fry
had
at the
stir
crib?
fry
in the house.
in the house. The
Yeah.
frozen bag of stir fry.
Yeah.
Um,
We ain't, you know what I'm saying? Tacos was like a thing. Like, it was like a special. You get the crunchy taco pack. The blue
super
joint.
occasionally, like it was
Exactly.
just enough for you to remember it as an adult, like, but it wasn't regular.
Exactly. What was regular was spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti was once a
Yo,
fucking week, man.
Real shit. That's why I be
Twice a
telling
month, easy.
people I hate spaghetti. They be like, why you hate spaghetti? Because I lived off of that.
Listen,
shit. Like,
spaghetti
I
was
grew up
twice
on spaghetti like,
month.
So it's like
It was
Twice a
cooked.
month.
And I'm saying it was cooked twice a month.
your spaghetti gotta be top
just
two
imagine,
spaghettis
like,
I ever had
imagine-
in my life for me to even.
Just imagine at the top of the month, you got spaghetti on the Monday that was rolling for however long that was rolling. And you could expect to see it again. And another, not next Monday, but the following Monday, you can expect to see that again.
Listen,
It's 4 of us in the crib. I can expect to see that shit weekly.
Oh, you know, it was only a
Right.
deuce.
Right. It's 4 of us in this.
That's
5 of us in this
solid.
motherfucker, dog. I'm
It's
seeing
solid.
this shit
It's
every
just
week.
like, for me, it's just like the basic spaghetti. You really gotta razzle dazzle me with some spaghetti for me to give a fuck about some spaghetti, bro.
My working
Like,
mom not razzling dazzling shit, dog. What the fuck you talking about?
Fucking,
I'm talking about as an adult. If me at
Oh,
30,
yeah.
as
me
a
at
kid,
30,
ground beef and the spaghetti was a surprise. That's what I'm saying. like, as a kid, that shit was sauce and fucking noodles and cheese if I so desired.
Right.
Yeah, man. But yeah,
We had garlic bread though. I ain't gonna stunt.
The Texas toast or just like?
Oh yeah, we graduated to the Texas toast.
Man,
What's
a lot of this shit
What's
didn't
how long
come
you can
around.
make Texas toast in the
They come
toaster?
around in your era like
Till I
that.
was grown. I know it was around. That shit wasn't around me.
Once
Nigga,
I
like,
learned you could put Texas toast in the toaster, it was over.
I ain't seen salmon outside of a can till I had hair on my face, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So my mom used to make salmon cakes.
With the canned
Yeah.
salmon, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was
Well,
just
I
fried
definitely. Yeah.
I didn't have to see that part.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
can. It was out of a can. I'm here to tell you,
And that was working for me.
it was.
Yeah, it was
hell
working.
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Nigga, that shit's-
white bread.
That's what I'm saying. Lose the recipe. I didn't lose that recipe. I
Is your kids, is they about to be eating that?
occasionally, not on the regular, but yeah,
My
salmon
kids
cakes.
don't
That's
even
in
fucking
my.
eat, dog.
That's in my repertoire. I'm about to bring that out real soon for them now.
Salmon
Some
cake?
salmon cakes, man.
Yeah, man.
Is that a struggle meal?
Hell yeah.
Dang.
Salmon is it's canned
I'm
salmon
just
because it's
saying-
canned.
As we keep getting information, that's what I'm saying. People saying we should not be eating out of no fucking cans. Like,
Nothing from out of a can.
No, we shouldn't be.
Not even tuna fish.
No, nothing
from
out of a fucking can. It's sitting in a can. Where's the origins of the can? Shit, we don't ask ourselves. We just everybody else doing it. So you know what I'm saying
Tuna
that's what
fish
they
was
do
so
here.
good too.
Tuna fish out the can is not a
Y'all ever had
No.
sardines?
fucking right.
Hell yeah, I had all that shit. And all that shit.
Well,
good.
I'm sorry.
And I'm not saying
you
that this
liked
shit
it.
is nasty.
Like, was that
Yeah.
you like sardines?
Shit, if that's what you gotta eat, nigga, they not, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Sardines
I was
and rice.
anti-sardines. No, sir.
Sardines and rice.
I
bro.
like sardines.
Maybe
and
I'd eat one of
crackers.
the mustard joints, but no.
You gotta fry that joint up though.
You fried them up.
Oh yeah.
Whew.
You ate the full crab mustard and all?
That's real mustard on what you call them on sardines.
I know.
Y'all funny as shit, man.
I just was, I wanted to just see where y'all was levels is at.
What y'all got for the job, man?
Put that shit on. Put that shit on.
Do you got anything for us, man? Did you seen anything that's catching your eyes out here in the streets, man? We transitioned into some warmer weather, man.
I know. I was about to
what's the-
text you this too. I was mad, man. A few weeks ago, I missed out on the short set, man.
From who?
Supreme,
Oh, okay.
the Ronin. Did you see it?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, the Ronin short set, man. It was available too. I thought it was gonna be available until it wasn't.
Right.
It's still early, Shirley, man. You know, I think as soon as the weather break, we shall see. We shall see. You know, I'm
It's
still.
still a super baggy. This is another super baggy summer.
No, I think it's gonna be a chill summer.
I mean, I'm in spring. My fault.
Oh, spring.
Yeah, because that's where we at now. We spring.
Yeah,
now.
spring. I think you still. I think that's the. You know, it's not tight jeans. No, I think it's still baggy. Baggy is still gonna be in for the pants. I think. It's going. Fashion this year is big. It's gonna be loud type shit. Like you see with the boots. You know, we'll go with the boots, the big, big pants type shit. So fashion is, big shit. I mean, big hoodies, big shirts.
It's one pair of sneaks that's talking to me that I'm looking to possibly pay that tax on, man, right now. Them Zoom Vomero Dornbeckers. The Dornbecker Vomeros, dog.
I didn't see them Jones, man.
Them Jones is hot to me, but I couldn't get my hands on them, man. But I'm ready to break down for them Jones, but I can't do it. But those caught my eye. Those are the top sneaker this year. You familiar with them? They orange and yellow. They got additional they got extra stripes. They got extra checks on them too. Like and included with them. But yeah, man. Tone, what's up with you, man? Anything in your world? Well, first of all, the best fashion shit right now
Yeah,
is
that's what I was about to
the
say.
Uptown Worldwide tee, man. This shit is This shit is nice, man. It's comfortable. I need an XL though, but I got a shirt on underneath this joint. But I'm definitely gonna get an XL too.
Yeah, no, I'm just I'm trying to think of what the next
Uptown Worldwide.
what the next shit. I think I want to put the other logo on the white tee.
Mm-hmm.
For the white tee, the PPP.
These Jones here?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all. I ain't got shit going on, man. I'm
Pay that tax, man.
Nah, I ain't paying that tax. That ain't my size. They more than that in my size, man. But anyway, man, you got anything else on the?
I feel you, Tony. You said you ain't on shit.
Nah, I'm saving money, man.
I feel you.
I gotta save some bread, man.
Everybody on New Balances, and I just won't build. I won't do it. But I said that about Crocs, and here we are. So
The Salehis, I got a little beef with the Salehis, but it is what it is.
what
I'm
should
not
be?
going,
The too big, pause.
No, the strap keep falling off on my Jones.
Same,
Like,
same.
They don't fall off on regular Crocs, bro. Like I got another pair of regular Crocs. that
Like the
shit-
Velcro part,
No, like the part where
like the
it-
socket keeps.
Yeah.
Coming. Yeah.
That's pissing me off. Like that's making me mad. You know what I mean?
You must be turning up in your sport mode. You
Nah.
too active in your sport mode,
Nah, I'm never in what's the other mode? I'm never in sport mode.
right?
What's the other mode?
Non-sport.
Yeah, that's
You the crocologist. I don't know.
man. I don't know. Right. I feel you. I be weird of definitely the casual way.
You have
but they
multiple
be-
pairs of Crocs.
Yeah, I just only had 2 pairs because the first pair I got in the wrong size, and I finally got the Salehi. I didn't get none of the. I got the black ones.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man. What's up with 444, man? Is y'all going to break down anything for us today, man? Like, is there anything that we got to touch base on besides Ed E. Kane, the people's champ, the people's choice? Like, you know what I mean?
Shout out to E1 Joint, man. We told you that before. March Madness, down goes South Carolina.
And the women's.
In the women's bracket. That's madness for you. It's no number one
Caitlin Clark.
seeds in the Final Four for the men. So we going to see who going to come out for the championship game.
I'm going to just say this real quick on that, man, because we had the strategy in the palm of our hands. We could have been up some bread. The bull did it last year. He told you it's working. He was just betting underdogs of being a game the whole tournament without no picks. Like, he didn't cheat he just bet all whatever amount of games, 64 games, however many games it is. He just bet them all underdogs. He was up like a couple racks, so like 800 or a stack. So far this tourney, because Fairleigh Dickinson beat who they beat, Purdue.
Yeah.
That shit was like plus 4,000 or some shit like that.
It was like
So
4,200.
plus 4,200. So he been up the rest of the like he could just stop betting. He could have stopped betting after
Facts.
that game and just said,
I'm up.
fuck it. Like, it could have been more, but like we could have kept riding with Florida Atlantic, but I think that's why next year we can't even run that play, because I feel like the odds makers is going to be in their bag. They're not even going to give you them.
No, they still will.
You think they still will?
It's because it's still going to be teams that you look at that's
Super ass, you got to give them long shot odds. Yeah. Right, okay.
the
well,
1 in the
well, that
16
joint might
matchup
always-
is never going to be like.
I just feel like once the play is documented, it don't be hitting the same. You know what I mean? Like, once you give it up.
But he ran it twice.
Yeah, but it's super documented this year. Like, I just don't know if it could go that way again, but we'll see. I'm going to definitely have to tell with my dollars.
But yeah, so I mean, March Madness, I don't know, we got San Diego State versus Florida Atlantic and Miami versus UConn. So we will see a mid-major small school in the
championship.
in the chip.
Definitely.
But we had before. Butler went back-to-back years.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not new. So Gonzaga's been there too. I think, hasn't Gonzaga lost in the chip before?
Yeah. I feel
So-
like they have.
So, I think we pulling for Miami over here. So that means, Florida Atlantic's going to win or something.
But Miami playing UConn though.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
You saying like a Miami, Florida Atlantic chip?
something? I don't know.
I like UConn to win it. UConn is tough. UConn is real tough.
I mean, I think UConn the best team, but we pulling for the Philly backcourt. Isaiah Wong and Wooga Poplar, Philly young bulls.
Okay.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Other than that, Eagles in free agency. Y'all heard Chauncey Gardner-Johnson's offer that he declined. Eagles made some moves. I mean, once you go to the chip, motherfuckers kind of up their ante. You know what I mean? Like, you can't expect your whole team to come back. You can't expect to run it back if you're dealing with multiple free agents, which we were. A lot of them got signed away. Our team kind of got poached. We were able to keep some pieces. And it is what it is, man. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. We gonna sign Jalen, I think, before week 1. Sometime between then. They seem like his team is playing hardball. They gonna get the money that they want. But yeah, Sixers playoff preview.
Because he got a team.
What'd you say?
Because he got a team.
Yeah. Sixers playoff preview. I don't know. I don't have no faith in. I ain't gonna say no faith, but I'm not.
You're not high on the team anymore.
Nah.
If James Harden and Embiid stay healthy, I think it's gonna be I think we do the experience. This is the year for us to just losing the chip.
I saw Markelle Fultz had 28 the other night, man.
So what?
Okay. I'm just putting that out there. I just wanted to know your thoughts.
Stupid. Jason Tatum should be a Sixer.
Okay.
Nah, that's the thing. Jason Tatum couldn't have been a Sixer.
No, I get that, but it is what it is.
But yeah, they ain't it. Like when Safari was rapping on the Breakfast Club and Charlamagne.
That shit, I seen that recently. That was a funny ass rap.
They ain't. That's how I felt about the Sixers. That ain't it. I seen Chip. That ain't it. That just ain't the fuck it, man.
No, I mean, like I just told you where our destiny is.
I'm talking about, it's gonna be. I think it's the buck stops in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's the farthest we can go.
I think we losing the chip.
Yeah,
I like us to fake parade again.
Celebrate getting
like
to the chip.
I like us to celebrate getting to the chip again. You heard it here. Remember who told y'all we was going to do it last time? I'm telling y'all.
The last time the Sixers went to the chip, it was a pre-celebration, though.
No, I'm telling you, I told y'all we was going to be going to the chip with the Eagles. So here we are again. We're going to the chip with the Sixers.
Oh, okay.
I think if James Harden and Embiid both healthy, we to the chip.
We cool. And another reason why I want us to go to the chip is because we not fucking winning that shit. And we don't need to be 0 for 3 in the last. That's
our
just
destiny.
another shit.
That's our destiny.
That is some Philly shit, man. That's unfortunately so Philly, man. We can't go 0 for everything, man. We got to get one, man. We got to change. I thought we was just, you know what I mean?
0 for 3, baby. 0 for 4, I mean.
We
lost soccer, too, or something like that.
What's our road to the chip? Who we beating to get there?
It don't matter.
Yeah, that shit matters, man.
It don't matter.
Who can't we beat? You don't think they could beat the Bucks or the?
Nigga, we are going to beat ourselves, dog. Like, do you watch these guys on a nightly? Do you watch these jokers, dog?
I just watched James Harden in his bag tonight. He was in his
yes,
bag tonight.
sir.
Like I see some shit I ain't seen in a minute from him.
You see him the 4 games prior, and you know that the playoffs are played in fucking 4-game increments, right? That's my whole thing. Tonight was one of those games, dog. That's my thing. I think he healthy. I just think about what I've seen in series. I don't like us in a series, dog. I just don't like us in a series.
James Harden in the playoffs, he definitely don't. He's not the type to just.
It's just so easy to plug our butt. It's just so easy to. It's easy. In 4 games, if you the Celtics it's easy. It's actually not hard at all. Once you get to the fucking niggas gotta sit the bench like that shit. Like we got a nigga. I keep saying it. We got a nigga we call a minivan that be getting minutes. It ain't in the universe for us to be great. Korkmaz still here. Like it's a lot of spots that we need. You mean like I don't know. It just don't be. It just don't look and feel like it, man. And it ain't Harden, it ain't Embiid, it ain't them. It's them others, man. Our others just, man, it's basketball Paul still. Like, he going, I mean?
Right.
I don't know, dog. Like, we ain't even got like I look at like last year, like the Derek White or the Grant Williams or who is that on our team? The person who just commits to doing this. Like,
Right.
everybody on our team think they can get a bucket.
Right.
Right? Like, that's what I be seeing. Everybody on our team think they the bucket getter.
Tobias don't think that.
Like, I like the road. You know what I mean? When we go to the fucking joint, it ain't like, oh yeah, here come the bull on the Sixers that's about to lock it up. They said it's the Bull Daniels, but he like buckets. Like, he look like he like buckets. Like, they be looking at, I like the Sixers jersey, the Sixers. I can get a
I
bucket.
don't know. He got some punchy today.
No, he do. He still play defense, but he like buckets too.
I think this is a different team, man.
Oh, it's for sure a different team. It just still ain't it.
I listened to that doc this the other day, man. What's the boy name with the
Prez
yeah, Prez Carter.
Prez
man.
Carter.
I
That's
listened
the
to
top
that
disc.
Prez Carter the other day, Doug. Just to remind myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I hope for the best for the Sixers, man. I hope Embiid win the MVP, and I hope the Sixers go very far in the playoffs, past the second round. It's very far at this point in my life.
Losing in the chip.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, other than that, I'm gonna be a Phillies fan all year, man. The end of last year was good and shit. Reese Hoskins is out, man. He tore his fucking Achilles or his ACL, one of them. And we lost to our
ACL.
opener yesterday.
Yep.
But
yeah,
giving up runs.
But I saw the most iconic first pitch I seen in a long time. The one that I can't think of.
Go ahead and play the drop the drop for yourself.
What's the drop?
You know what it is.
It's me. I'm niggas.
That one. That's the drop. No.
I mean, one before that should have been. This is a sick Nick. There you go.
Okay, I guess that. Well, Meg Thee Stallion threw out a first pitch, and it was
He's calling it iconic.
Exactly.
It was one of the best first pitches I seen. It was I don't know about y'all. Like, you gave me a nice rebuttal of one that was a really great one, Monet Davis.
Right.
So I mean,
It's 100 of better pitches than that.
I don't know. And those is Meg Thee Stallion, Monet Davis. Then it's I don't know. You can go anywhere. You can go anywhere with
Why
it.
is Meg Thee Stallion first?
Why is she iconic?
And why the fuck you watching the Houston Astros game?
Man, that was a good first pitch, bro.
It's 3 questions that I don't think you have the answers
And
for.
it-
The answer is it was a good first pitch.
No.
Meg Thee Stallion popped out on him.
That's what made it iconic.
Real hot girl shit.
That's what made it iconic.
Yes.
She's the first hot girl to throw a pitch.
Did Carl Crawford used to play for the Astros? He probably somewhere. She out there she on the baseball diamond now. He probably out there. Carl Crawford somewhere like, oh, now she in my world now. Huh?
Because if we're being honest, he should have been had her throw out her first pitch.
I mean,
If it's so iconic as he says it.
that could have been the first thing he did. Like, that's what you mean.
For all we knew, she's already thrown out first pitches before.
I'm just trying to see. I was trying to get Carl Crawford.
She hasn't because she didn't know where to throw it.
It wasn't really all about the throw, but he didn't play for the
Played for the
Astros.
Padres
So if it
He
wasn't
played for
about the throw, then it wasn't
Rays,
iconic at all.
The Red Sox and the Dodgers.
and the Dodgers.
Yeah.
If she didn't throw, if it wasn't about the throw, then it wasn't iconic at all.
The throw was solid. The embrace after the throw was, you know what I mean? It was
Embrace, the warm embrace. I wanted to wrap you in my warm
Yeah,
embrace.
so, you know.
That's what the catcher. That's the vibe the catcher was on.
He wrapped her in too.
But yeah, man, that was a good joint. That was my sports
He
update
said
for
that
y'all.
shit
My
like 30
444
times.
This
Pig.
nigga's crazy.
My 444 update was
He said that was a
Megan
good
Thee
job.
Stallion first pitch.
This nigga said that was a good job.
Good joint.
Spent all winter calling her a liar. Now you trying to. This nigga. He is a sick Negro, dog.
Sick Negro.
This is a sick Negro. Trying to publicly hop back on the Meg Thee Stallion bandwagon.
When did I do that?
Crazy.
When? Okay. That's crazy. Y'all put that on
That's
me.
crazy.
Y'all putting that on me.
Okay. You know what I mean?
You never
In
said
life,
quick.
we gotta face our poison.
Yes.
With the poison. You was born from your mother and you a poison.
That's hard.
You understand? That was hard. Like when we gonna get to
Yeah, man, y'all crazy for that one, man.
That's
'Cause,
you.
know what I mean?
You definitely.
Meg Thee Stallion
you
is
need-
my
in
birthday.
life, you
Meg
need
Thee
to face
Stallion
your
is my
poison.
birthday. She got the same birthday as me. I would never be against Megan Thee Stallion. Like
In life,
we align like that as Aquarians. Like we
I'm not
locked
saying-
in.
I'm not saying you was ever
We was
against her.
locked in.
I'm glad that you're facing your poison.
I just
man.
feel like you was very critical of her.
I don't. I hear you. I just said it was a lot of ifs involved. It was a lot of ifs involved. You know what I mean? But I keep telling y'all, man.
Consciousness over coochie.
Nigga, tell yourself that. We are talking about Megan Thee Stallion throwing out her first pitch.
Consciousness comes before coochie.
All right, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Keep
man.
telling us, man.
Keep telling y'all. You know what I mean? What else is good for the people, man? Anything else, man? Get y'all teas. Subscribe to the YouTube, please.
Please
subscribe.
Yes.
Please subscribe to the
we
YouTube,
peeped that
man.
y'all
We-
watched it, and we thank everybody that watched it. So make sure you subscribe
Subscribe.
Go.
Shout
right
out
now.
to Ed. Shout out to the MVP. Shout out to my cousin Sharon. She said she copping the shirt. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Right
putting it
now.
on wax.
Shout out Sharon. Shout out Ed. Shout out Brad. Right now, if you watching from your Instagram, scroll to your YouTube and just subscribe right now.
Subscribe. Please subscribe to the YouTube. We need them subscriptions. Like and follow on TikTok and IG. Y'all already know to holler at us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And we'll be back with y'all next week, man. Hit us up in the DM. Give us some engagement in the comments. Do what y'all do, man. Run it up. Run it up, as the kids say. Run that shit up, man. Run it up.
Drop that Nip Hustle.
OJ East to my right. Fresh Coast to my left. 5 in front of me. Any last words?
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my
Nah,
neck.
y'all.
It was no smut on my rap.